rising to everybody who up. It's a little early on my time. You know, a lot of people on the East Coast are possibly overseas, so I know most of y'all are already up. But as y'all see, I'm on the road again. I'm always on the road. I'm never not on the road. I'm never not moving. I kind of live life with like a shark mentality now. And I've noticed that sharks will probably die if they stop swimming. So I kind of always got my life going forward no matter what. I never stay stagnant no matter what. But so as I'm driving, I always come up with these ideas, and it's almost as if the idea is sent to me via Wi-Fi from something other. And the deeper I get into these ideas, the more I realize that I think I and many other people have found the direct connection with, via it be God or the Most High, or whatever you consider as a higher power. The deeper that I stay away from, just the religious field, the more I become religious. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but the more I start to understand that there is a God and there is a creator of all, but it don't work how we were programmed to believe it worked. It does not work how we think any of these belief systems work. And as I get deeper into thought with the idea of how all of this stuff works, and how God or gods or any religious form of belief works, I get deeper into the connection of words and how we misinterpret words, or we as human beings have been programmed to take what's familiar and apply it to the smaller things that we do know about specific words. But what we don't do is we don't tie words in together, and we don't really understand, what words mean as of how we perceive them now and how we perceive them prior. So everything that I learned about religion was right, pitched to me in the wrong way based on my understanding of how these words work. So going to the aspect of faith, from a religious aspect, it tells you, you must have faith in God. And as long as you have 100% faith in God, everything you desire shall be granted. The problem is, the way we learned these ideas, we put faith in everyone other than ourselves. Religious aspect, especially Christianity, also tell you that God created us in His image. So the problem is, we have faith in everything in life other than ourselves, which is technically God. If you really think about the body and how it's made up and how it's designed, inside the brain, inside how electricity pulses pump through your body in order to even make anything work. We like walking energy batteries. But the problem with majority of people on earth is we were taught to believe, or no, let me change that. We were taught to have faith in everything other than ourselves. So I'm going to break this down to you in a way that you can understand. Once again, the deeper I get into language, the more I understand our affiliation with words. Certain words don't register because we don't know them, or we have changed the context of certain words based on your area or your environment. And this is how you perceive stuff based on your area or your environment that you grew up in. So I have to put this in a term that everybody can understand globally, especially the people that's listening to me, especially the black niggas that's listening to me. We will put faith in a 9-to-5 job more than we will put faith into our own self. 99% of the people I know, because about a 1%, so yeah, 99% of the people I know would sacrifice one of their own talents to put faith. And when I say faith, faith is I'm going to wake up every morning at 6 a.m. on my way to work, stuck in traffic every day, just because I have faith that if I do so, there will be a check for me in 2 weeks. I have 100% faith that if I struggle through this traffic every day, there will be a check for me in 2 weeks. Faith. You have faith, 100% faith that that's going to happen. The cold part about it is what you not understanding is the wording. That way of living is gross. Do I have to repeat this? You have faith that if you get stuck in traffic every morning to go to a corporation, that you will be compensated every week or 2 weeks. You have faith. That way of living is gross. Get your check stub, and it clearly says gross. Fucking gross. Now, do you guys know this specific thing? If you, as an individual, put 8 hours a day into your own self, you would become a millionaire in months. How many of you here right now dedicate 8 hours a day to doing something that you have faith in that pertains to yourself? Now, I know a lot of niggas who smoke about 8 hours a day. I know a lot of niggas who sit online all day and read comments and shit 8 and 9 hours a day. But when I say 8 hours a day, I mean, are you going to endure the same amount of pain as you would do for a corp? Are you willing to wake up and get stuck in traffic for yourself? Are you willing to wake up no food in your stomach, no whatever, 8 hours a day. Now, here is, I'm going to tell y'all this because the way my brain is wired, I see words completely different. They have you working 8-hour shifts. Look at the words. Like, y'all got to understand, whoever designed life as we know right now, they set all of these words up. So 8. You turn 8 to the side, it's infinity. You're going to work these 8-hour shifts for infinity. And you're going to keep driving in a circle, inside another circle, over and over and over and over and over and over. But then the other flip to the word is 8. As in eating. As in eating your life away. Infinity loop inside eating your own life away, which is technically gross. Eight hours a day in eating your own life away, which is technically gross. Now think about the drive pattern to work. You go forward, you bust a U-turn and go around, and then you go the opposite side and come back home. Then you bust a U-turn and come back around. You're driving in infinity. You're driving in infinity, and you're working 8-hour shifts. And it's gross. But I pose an answer to a question that I just seen. And my guy said, how are we supposed to make money? And this is one of the things that is a gross mentality that has been installed inside of us as human beings. The average person believes he or she, just think about this gross ass mentality of Infinity 8. The average human being believes he is powerless. No, just think. No, just let this, like, let this sit in your mind for a split second. The average person on earth, or especially American, the average person believes he is powerless. No, that's not a bad question, because as people in our position, we don't point the finger. We're supposed to speak in the way that these people understand, and people understand. The question is this. That goes back to the beginning of this live. We, as a collective, have been brought down to the mentality of perceiving ourselves as powerless. To ask a question, how are we supposed to make money, means if I don't get a job, I'm not going to make money, which also means I'm useless without the corporation. That's what it means. That's exactly what that question means. I am powerless without going to incorporation. I'm powerless. So to the young man that asked that question, one of the greatest things that was ever given to us, and this let me know that we were at a state of damn near caveman. We're pretty much, we might seem, as a collective, the human race might seem like we have advanced in technology. And although we have Teslas, although we have internet, Wi-Fi, all that, human beings are now stupider than cavemen. Why? Cavemen had a stick, a cement wheel, and they actually learned how to make fire. Humans today have $1,400 iPhone 12s with damn near 8K camera resolution, a processor M1 chip, access to global information, and you still can't figure out how to make money? You have a phone in your hand in 2021 that is capable. You have a phone that can talk to you. Hey Siri, how can you do this? Siri, well, technically, that's how you do it. You have a fucking phone that can talk back. This motherfucker alive. You got a magical genie. A fucking magical genie in your hands that will grant you access to anything you ask for. And you still can't figure out how to be successful. Hey Siri, what is Adobe Photoshop? Adobe Photoshop is a program that helps you edit music videos. Hey Siri, find videos on how to use Adobe Photoshop. Okay, coming right up. Here's more videos that I found for you to learn how to use Adobe Photoshop. Hey Siri, how do I become a multi-million-dollar financial advisor? These are videos that I found for you to become. Bitch, you got Jarvis. You seen Iron Man? Y'all bitches got Jarvis. Jarvanisha, a girl one. You got Jarvis. We are in an era where 95% of the people I know got Jarvis. How the fuck do niggas not know nothing? How? Tell me, how do we not know nothing in the era where we have phones that talk back? We have phones that actually talk to us. Talk. Legitimately talk. This motherfucker is alive. We dumber than cavemans in this era. We are way dumber than cavemans. We're extremely dumber than cavemans. caveman had a stick and some bushes, and he made fire. People got the internet and a phone that talked back to them, and they cannot figure out how to learn things. We are dumber than cavemen. So, before I go out of here, I'm going to tell you how to get money. And I'm going to tell you how to get a lot of money. One thing about life, money will come once you figure out yourself. And I'm going to put this in a way that you can understand. When you look at high-level painters do not paint paintings thinking, I'm going to sell this painting for a lot of money. High-level painters are so tapped in with themselves that they create from a place of pure energy. They are so tapped in to self that they create from a place of pure energy. And the energy is so pure that one could get a paintbrush and splack a red line across a 20-foot white canvas. And the fact that he put so much belief in self that the painting will sell for multiple millions of dollars when it looked like it's some shit a child could have done. It's because he has faith in himself. When you tap into self, the money gonna come. Listen, when you tap into self and you are at this woosah state of your own self, the money gonna come. Listen to me, it's gonna come. Just gotta tap into self, man. You gotta have faith in yourself. As simple as that. We are gods, all of us.